Imagine yourself at work doing your daily routine, and all of a sudden the deadliest attack on American soil until 9/11 happened before your eyes. On April 19, 1995, at 9:02 a.m., the Oklahoma City bombing occurred when a horrific man named Timothy McVeigh picked up a 20-foot Ryder truck from Elliott's Body Shop in Junction City. The truck was filled with 5,000 pounds of ammonium nitrate, agriculture fertilizer, nitromethane, and lastly, a highly combustive motor racing fuel, which was a mixture also known as KEMPAC, or ANFO. The bomb happened outside of Alfred P. Murray Government Building. The force of the blast was so immensely powerful, it tilted the building into the air, with each of the floors stacking up in a dense heap of rubble that was 2 stories high that sprawled across the streets. Any cars that were near the explosion ruptured into flames, windows were broken, and office workers were thrown from their chairs from blocks away. All of the survivors were bleeding in a huge amount and rapidly staggered out of the building. In the end of the bombing, there were 168 innocent people dead, including 19 children. Immediately after the bombing, swarms of police officers, firefighters, and other rescue workers looked all over the site, looking through all the debris, immensely broken furniture, metal, shattered concrete, and lots of children's toys. 90 minutes after the bombing happened, Timothy McVeigh was stopped by an Oklahoma State troop for having no license plates on his car. He was arrested for that on a firearms charge. 2 days later, he was charged for the bombing. The frightening thing about Timothy McVeigh is he was a regular guy that you could never expect of doing such a horrific thing to all those innocent people. Timothy was once noted as a bright kid, as he grew up near Buffalo, New York. He went from earning a Bronze Star in the Army to causing the government's destruction. McVeigh was a very compulsive and obsessive man, living with a lonely life, and he was a very frustrated man who had a massive obsession with guns. Timothy was aided in the bombing by his friends named Terry Nicholas and Michael Fortier, and they met through the army and they shared the same political view. Why did McVeigh plant the bomb? On April 19, 1993, there was a religious cult called the Waco Disaster that ended in a fiery tragedy where most of the people died in the cult, including children. At the time, many people still blamed the government for this tragedy. McVeigh was one of those people who believed in the government was responsible for this, and in his crazy mind, he wanted to pay back the government by bombing the Oklahoma City Federal Government Building. How did McVeigh even prepare for all of this? As McVeigh was planning for the revenge for the 2nd anniversary of the Waco disaster, McVeigh enlisted his friend Terry Nicholas and several others to help pull off his plan. McVeigh purchased a large amount of fertilizer and stored it in a rented shed in Harrington, Kansas. When April 19th arrived, McVeigh drove the Ryder truck to the Murray building, lit the bomb fuse, parked the truck in front of the building, left the keys inside the truck, and locked the door. Then lastly, he walked across the parking lot to an alley and started to fiercely jog. In conclusion, what do you think brings someone to such a horrible, premeditated decision to bring so much sorrow, destruction, devastation, and loss? Is there ever a reason to be so angry about political decisions to take someone's life away from something you strongly believe in, or whether you're right or whether you're wrong, whether you're informed or whether you're uninformed? There's never a reason to create destruction to affect change. The Oklahoma City bombing changed the world forever and has left many families grieving the loss of their loved ones. Timothy McVeigh was a misguided man who put his political beliefs above the value of human life. April 19, 1995 will live on in history as one of the saddest days on American soil. God bless all the people who